Hey y'all, we back. I want to talk about P. Diddy and Suge Knight. I don't understand how is Snoop Dogg is a part of Death Row Chronicle, but he's not a part of Puff Daddy. So we're gonna try to find out how did they get mixed up. What's going on? Suge Knight was a blood, meaning the connection is not with Puff Daddy, but we'll find out. We'll find out. But listen to this. Now, when you think about Puff Daddy, you think about Suge Knight. Suge Knight is a legend in the music industry that locked up. Okay, interesting. He's locked up. Okay, in prison. And he's supposed to have played football for the 49ers, but he said that he wanted to stay in the street, in the music world. Back in the days, y'all, they used to make music off of out of their trunk. And what I'm saying is like on CDs and on tapes. That's how they used to do it back in the 80s. So he wanted, to make money some other kind of way since you can't. People were hungry, people didn't have no food, and so these young men at this time, they was gonna know how to make their money. So they tried to make their money through hip hop, their way, and making the money. And so that's what they did. So think about how did P. Diddy get to, I've been trying to find out how P. Diddy got to where he is. So Puff Daddy was around the same time Suge Knight. Now listen to this.
Every person who's writing songs is getting beat out their money, like they publish.
Now, you in the mid '80s, like I said, that's where P. Diddy was from. The same up in the '80s with Suge Knight. Suge Knight learned a lot about the industry and that how y'all getting beat out, how they getting beat out of their money, how much the rappers get and how much the managers take, out to pay. So he ended up managing Jodeci. And think about it. He ended up managing Mary J. Blige. And all you can hear when it come down to Puff Daddy, it's Mary J. Blige. No, Suge manage her first. Okay? You would think that the way P. Diddy talk and the way people talk is if that P. Diddy started out with her. No, she started Suge Knight manage her. And he also managed TLC. See, Suge Knight is in Puff Daddy way.
To set the record straight is like this. I'm not a monster. I'm not this really bad person who don't care about nobody. I mean, I care about my artists. I treat them like family. It ain't just about me. At one time, I had 500 employees. Everybody's in the ghettos. To be able to get people that come from nothing to give them something. That was the most important thing to me.
So, y'all, if you see this, in February 1992, Harold funded Death Row Records and Suge Knight through the official launch party. They always throwing a party. Now, let's see where P. Diddy fit in this. Michael Harry O'Harris, and Trump after the Klinsmann, the co-founder of the hip-hop label, endorsed the former president campaign, saying that Trump would do more to uplift the economy situation of the community. Trump has a lot to do with a lot of these rappers, y'all. So that's why they trying to prevent him from being the president. Because if you let him back in it, they think that it'll become a gang violence, allegedly. Okay, when you think about Puff Daddy is P. Diddy, y'all. Sean Combs. Now, Suge Knight and Sean Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, had a feud that began in August 1995 at the Source Award. At the event, Knight Suge got publicly criticized Combs' style of ad-libbing on his artist's song and dancing in their video. Now, Knight invited artists who wanted to avoid an executive producer being involved in their video and records to John Death Row. So, in other words, Sean Combs was trying to stop Suge Knight rappers from, for him managing them. So he wanted to manage them. So let's see where the feud gonna end. Okay, now I found this article in the XXL. It said it's bad days. This was Suge Knight was saying about up to date, y'all, while he locked up. He was saying Suge Knight had a message to P. Diddy. And he warned P. Diddy that it's a bad day. He was telling them that we got to get rid of P. Diddy in order for these rappers to move on being rappers. Because we have great people out there, artists out there who can rap. So if you get rid of the seed, the bad seed, y'all, then these kids can go back and start rapping. It's a bad now. Suge went on to say it's a bad day for hip hop, for the culture of black people. Should say in the video, and when I'm gonna try to find the video. Because when one look bad, all look bad. That's what it seemed like in rapping. That's definitely not nothing to cheer about. And he went on and said, I tell you what, Puffy. Then he continued, your life is in danger because you know the secret or who was involved in the secret room you guys was participating in. So you know they gonna get you if they can. And so that's what they own to P. Diddy right now in that room, y'all. Let me see, can I find that video? Hey, y'all, here's the video right here of Suge Knight says that Diddy allegations are an ugly stain in hip hop and black cultures. Now, listen to what he says here.
The person I like to pray for is that his daughters and sons, his kids basically. That's never a good sign for nobody to cheer about when it comes to kids or young men being handcuffed. It's a bad day for hip hop, for the culture, for black people. Because when one look bad, we all look bad. So that's definitely not nothing to cheer about. But I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. Because you know the secrets. Who's involved in that little secret room you guys participate in. So, you know they're going to get you if they can. Puffy get booted out the alcohol business. And Jimmy Iovine steps in. With Andre and Snoopy promoting it. It's never a good look when it comes to culture of hip hop and for our community, our people.
Okay, y'all. Now, here is just a photo that I found. Maybe that can help us find out who was in that secret room, y'all. Who knows about that secret room? So I found a photo with a bunch of producers, y'all, back in the 90s now. Got to remember, that's where Puff Daddy from, 80s and the 90s. So P. Diddy said that he put together a crew producers. Okay, these are the crew of producers that he put together. Think about it, y'all. Who was in that room with all them women, the after party, the parties the party room. He said we all work together in a musical brotherhood and create the soundtrack to a generation. Over 200 million records sold. We are the MF Hitmen. That's what Bad Boys, y'all. And don't you ever forget Bad Boy for life. Now that's what he said. That's what your boy Puff Daddy said. And P. Diddy went on to say this, y'all. He said, let me tell you this. If you meet a loner, no matter what they tell you, it's not because they enjoy solitude. It's because they have tried to blend into the world before and people continue to disappear. Listen what this man said, y'all. P did also end up saying this about y'all. May you receive the energy and the strength to finish your projects, bring your idea to life, and accomplish your goal. May your path be clear and all blocks be removed. May your creativity be multiplied and your imagination be filled with inspiration to make a difference. Well, it don't look like you made a difference. Make words for the young people. Well, here he go on his little horsey. But y'all, they were back in back in 2019. Okay, Mr. Love and Positive Vibe. And here go P Diddy with his three girls. It's just that like when they was on their vacation back in 2019. Look, y'all, looking like they mama, looking at them twins. God put their mama out there on them. But look, y'all, if he were doing women like that, imagine how he was talking to his daughters. When did he snap on his daughters? If he dealing with, wow. I know we speak about Cassie. Cassie is doing such a beautiful job with her husband, Alex. Okay, I think they still together. I'm not sure, but she's happy now. She done moved on with her life and had kids and got married. And I think she and Alex still together. I'm not sure, but she not with P. Diddy though. And that's them on their vacation when they was younger. Cause they older now. They way older. P. Diddy, Sarah fired him, y'all. Why they fired him, I don't know. But he in jail.
Ciroc honey melon goes down right with champagne, goes down right with prosecco. Now that's that money green, baby. Let's keep dreaming bigger. Ciroc honey melon, available everywhere.
Now y'all remember when P. Diddy was on Wendy Williams' show? Now I thought them two wasn't getting along, but it was a long time coming now. The things that she said about P. Diddy, she didn't trust in him, she was afraid of him. But they always in P. Diddy's face and invited him to her show. She invited P. Diddy, but listen to what P. Diddy say.
Because I don't think you get enough credit for being the first one to really cover our culture, hip hop culture and also hip hop celebrities and just understanding that it's new. Not just saying that's all that you cover, but you started shedding light on our culture and our people, and thank you very much.
Wow. That's what he told Wendy Williams. She shined the light on our culture. But then he messed the light up. Let's see what she gonna say.
But this is a full circle moment. Everybody get into adult content.
Because of that, I think people are more health conscious. And right now, health is definitely wealth. And I think people are into giving themselves self-love and taking care of themselves.
Now, he went ahead on to say that his mama stay on top of his business, what's going on. So in other words, then, if his mother is his safety, then she stay on top of everything for him. So that means that it's really saying that she knows what's going on at his party. She knows who in that room. Okay, now this here a bag. Yeah. It's a law enforcer, y'all. Um, law enforcement source with knowledge of the case stated how all the defense was doing shaming the alleged victims. The victim in P Diddy case is not happy that people got this allegation out and things that happened to them out in the public. So it's a part of the defense offense course of action, y'all. They'll try anything, but the thing is saying something about people in what happened to them in P Diddy situation can get a bad outlook on the complaints, the people that complaining.
Carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB,
Sheesh.
which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim
So
in a Los Angeles hotel.
basically, Diddy has a criminal case going against him and a crime. Diddy gonna be in there the rest of his life if he's found guilty, but you're innocent till you're proven guilty. Okay, so it's a list of charges that Sean Combs has.
Alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities.
You know what it sounds like, y'all? Allegedly, that Diddy saved a lot of girls off the street and let them continue to do something, make it seem like it was legal, but it wasn't legal because he ran a business. So really, he did. I mean, he took those families off the street and made a illegal business to traffic, to sell. That's wrong. This is all wrong.
By monitoring their whereabouts and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses.